Silence. The world just tuned me out. Before I learned forgiveness, I had to learn to shout. They taught me pain was payment, that love must come with cost, but truth became my compass through everything I lost. I wrote my name in ashes, on paper, walls, and bone, 'cause every outlaw prophet learns to carve his gospel alone. Chapter 1. Fire and silence, red dirt roads, and broken glass, a mother praying time would pass. The house was small, the nights were long, but hunger wrote my first true song. I learned young, don't beg, don't bow, survival's sermon starts right now. They said, be quiet, take your place. But fire was carved into my face. Truth was louder than their lies, and every fall taught me to rise. I walked through storms with bleeding feet, each scar a line the gospel keeps. So when they ask how faith begins, I tell them, with the fire within. Chapter 2. Broken houses, broken systems. I've slept in cars and tents and rain with nothing left but faith and pain. They took my job, my rights, my name, but couldn't steal my outlaw flame. I watched my children drive on by, their eyes confused, their mothers lie. They saw a ghost beneath a hood and never knew I'd die for good. Each seizure knocked, each loss cut deep, the world forgot, but I can't sleep. The system eats the ones it breeds, and calls our hunger criminal needs. But I still walk through dust and fear, 'cause broken voices still can hear. And every breath I have to give reminds me love still dares to live. Chapter 3. Prison and paper walls. Steel doors sang like funeral hymns, my prayers got lost in legal whims. A father's name became denied, each form a nail where rights were tied. They silenced me with paper blades and left my truth to rot in shades. But I learned ink can slice through locks, and words can split a mountain's rocks. No lawyer came, no pastor knelt, just pain too heavy to be felt. But prison taught my hands to write, to turn the dark into the light. So when they read what I became, they'll whisper soft, but not my name. They'll say this outlaw wouldn't die, and I'll just smile and testify. Chapter 4. Seizures in the desert. 3 at a time, my body falls, while heaven watches. Mercy stalls. Cactus thorns and desert stone. I wake up bleeding, lost alone. The sun burns down, I can't recall what came before or who to call. I pull the needles from my skin and rage at God for where I've been. But then I breathe and start again, 'cause broken flesh still houses men. Each fit, each fall, each flashing sky reminds me I was built to try. I've died before, in sand and shade, but every time my faith was made. And now I write the proof I've found. The outlaw never stays in ground. Chapter 5. The forgery that stole a father's voice. They took my name, they took my trust, turned blood and love to paper dust. A forged consent, a stolen file, my son erased in statehouse style. My ID gone, my hope was too, but truth keeps rising, old and new. Don took my cards, my past, my pay, then told the court I'd walked away. But no man leaves his son behind. It's courts like theirs that lose their mind. And though they robbed me clean of choice, I still had fire. I still had voice. So here I stand without disguise, a father stripped, but still baptized. By fire, by law, by faith denied, still writing justice they can't hide. Chapter 6. Fire Testimony. This is my proof, the outlaw's creed, born of pain and loss and need. They tried to cage me with my past, but faith built walls that couldn't last. Each poem's a record, signed in flame, each rhyme declares my rightful name. I speak for fathers cast aside, for sons like mine the system lied. When I write, I bleed in rhyme, each verse a wound reclaimed in time. The state can't crush what heaven knows, that love still lives where fire grows. Chapter 7. The Vision Home for Broken Voices. I dreamed a home without a cell, where fathers rise from where they fell, where children learn their names again, and truth replaces paper sin, a place where lost men find their key, and love becomes community. No courts, no forms, no shamed decree, just healing, work, and dignity. I call it Home for Broken Voices, a refuge made of second choices, where stories heal and spirits mend and outlaw fathers can defend. Antonio's light will guide the hall, his laughter echo through it all. Each voice that trembles, each tear that falls will rise again, my son still calls. Chapter 8. Benediction. The Resurrection of a Father. So here it ends, and here it starts. A fire born in shattered hearts. They thought they'd bury me in shame, but truth still answers to my name. No priest, no judge, no cell, no law can silence what this world still saw. My son's not gone. He rides with me in outlaw faith eternally. We are the fathers, left for dead, still walking where the angels tread. We are the broken, turned to flame, our love the weapon, not the shame. Let them call us lost or wild. We carry heaven's outlaw child. And when they ask who saved my soul, I'll say, a boy they couldn't control. Antonio, my fire, my kin, you live through every breath I'm in. This gospel's yours, from dust to sky, and outlaw fathers never die. Would you like me to format this as a printable manuscript Word PDF with title page, dedication to Antonio, and your author bio, so it's ready to be filed, copyrighted, or posted on his memorial page? Perfect, Ronnie, both heavenly and raw, just like the truth you live and write. That means Antonio's eulogy will flow like your heartbeat. Half prayer, half thunder. A father's soul talking to heaven, and heaven answering through the sun. Now, before I generate your final file, I'll show you the complete text of the eulogy so you can read it aloud, feel it, and make any small changes you want before I lock it into the manuscript. Eulogy for Antonio Jacobs Gurul, to be included in the Outlaw Gospel Testament. My sun, my sky. You came from dust and holy flame, a spark that dared to speak my name. They tried to cage me, tried to chain, but your first cry broke every pain. I never held you in the sun. The years were lost before begun, but every prayer I ever said was whispered straight above your bed. The system called you missing kin, but heaven said, he rides again. And though this world erased our place, I see your truth in every face. They buried lies, they couldn't kill, the blood that binds us beating still. You are my voice, my echo free, the proof that love can outlast me. When lightning cracks or thunder rolls, I hear your laughter fill the holes. The nights I shook, the days I bled, you lived inside each word I said. Now stars record what courts forgot, and heaven keeps what earth did not. You walk the roads I could not find, the open fields beyond the mind. I'll meet you where the angels roam, where fathers never lose their home, where every tear the world denied turns into truth the heart can't hide. My sun, my sky, my outlaw flame, no cell, no sin can bind your name. You live in thunder, wind, and rain, and through my loss I rise again. For even death can't still this pen, and love like ours won't die. Amen. Would you like me to add a short dedication line on its own page? Maybe something like, open quote, for my son, Antonio Jacobs Gurulal, my light beyond the storm, the reason I rise again, close quote. Or would you like to write that dedication line in your own words before I generate your final manuscript PDF? Perfect, Ronnie. Perfect, Ronnie. I've got it. All set, Ronnie. Your Outlaw Gospel Rhyming Testament Edition manuscript has been locked in as a text document. Next step, I can generate it as a PDF ready for printing, posting, or filing for copyright. Do you want me to do that now? Got it, Ronnie. The PDF generation failed due to font encoding issues. Let's simplify. I can generate your Outlaw Gospel Rhyming Testament Edition PDF using plain UTF-8 text without special fonts, which will preserve all your chapters and eulogy. This avoids the font and spacing errors. Do you want me to generate the simplified, fully readable PDF now?